Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Fergie Jenkins. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Bubba Thompson.
Texas, the left fielder, Bubba Thompson.
The pitch. That one a little bit high, and we are underway. And a swing and a miss there. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. It includes a guy with a big season last year, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, he managed to hit over 300 last season, and I know batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. It's all about on-base percentage, or OPS, on-base and slugging. But 300's a big deal, man, especially with the nasty stuff that these guys have and the velocity they throw as well.
Nate Walker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. The 1-1. And that's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Pudge Rodriguez waiting to hit for the Rangers. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Middle of the first. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now the third baseman, Dansby Swanson. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Thompson going back some more, off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. That'll fire up the dugout, his second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's going to be Ryne Sandberg. Ripped on a line, hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Billy Williams.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Billy Williams stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is downstairs. You know, if in fact Jacob deGrom adds to his Cy Young total as a Ranger, they'll become the first Ranger ever to win the Cy Young Award, and that would leave only the Colorado Rockies as a team that does not boast a Cy Young Award winner. And a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next for the Cubs, Sammy Sosa. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone. deGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Check swing, no appeal. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner around second. The throw in. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now the shortstop, Ernie Banks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Williams on third. Sosa over at second with 1 down. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
So digging in, Andre Dawson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2 stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Diving, and he can't make the play. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Bellinger up to hit. DeGrom checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. First offering misses the mark.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
And a pitch. Runner takes off. Fought off foul. Two outs. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Jenkins back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Checks over to first. Back safely. Back over to first. And they're keeping him close. And a big swing and a miss. Jenkins, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a forkball. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
In the air, left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The second baseman.
Now it's Marcus Semien. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That misses, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, base is full. Swings and misses, and a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one almost got him. Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Leody Taveras. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
The pitch. And a foul ball left side. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike. Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Yan Gomes hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Trey Mancini now. That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Righty to the plate.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next offering is downstairs.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And there's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered here in this one.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own. Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ryne Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now
the left fielder, Billy Williams. A walk and a run scored his first time. Check swing, and he held up. Mancini off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up. And here it comes. Next offering misses down and away. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top half of the third inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Bubba Thompson. Jenkins back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike. And now 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wide to kick the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0.
Oh, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Swing and a miss, and the count 2-1. Two down, nobody on.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's filled up.
3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Rangers go down quickly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Sammy Sosa.
Designated hitter.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. For Sammy, multiple All-Star games, multiple Silver Sluggers, and of course, that 1998 MVP.
And you love to see the Sammy Sosa hop after he hit the home run. Very special, and I think he kind of paved the way for guys later on that have a little something special when they hit homers.
A little flair.
A little flair.
Got him swinging.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Banks batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. And there's a strike. Dawson, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1.
Nope.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, number 21.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. There's the strike. Gomes, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2009. Yan Gomes waits. Base hit center field, and that keeps the inning going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for Chicago, Trey Mancini. He reached on a walk his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. Struck him out looking. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman.
Man at first, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0.
Ball. That pitch is out.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here is Marcus Semien. His first at bat was a strikeout. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star and he hit 45 home runs. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side and a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Adolis Garcia. And that's in there for strike one. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Seager over at second. Semien on at first with nobody out. Swings through it for the K. Nasty fork ball for strike three. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Ripped on a line to center. Bellinger makes the play. Runner tagging from third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So first and second with 2 outs. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 0-2. And ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next is the Cubs.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Pickoff move to first. Swanson back in on a dive. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pickoff throw. Swanson dives back in safely. The 1-0. There's the strike. Just missed. The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Much too late with the toss.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Ball one, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Thompson ranging back some more. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy.
And next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
First and third, one down. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. He's already homered in this game. Now a fly ball to right center. Taveras settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it, though, 6-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's a speed threat, Bubba Thompson.
Number 8, Bubba Thompson.
The right-hander back to work. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Rangers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
1-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's even up. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So man aboard, Michael Young stepping in for the Rangers. Jenkins with a move to first. And he's back in standing. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is down low.
2-2 down.
And the righty deals. And it squirts away from Gomes. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Banks whips it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Here's some real power at the plate. Nate Walker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. This guy has turned into a beast. In for a strike, 0-1. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field, Dawson moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Texas. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John King up and loosening in the pen. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And he can't come up with it.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Here's Yan Gomes. Now move to first. Bellinger dives back. That's in for a strike. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Bellinger goes. In the air to left center. Taveras settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Mancini.
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike 1. Now 1-1. Next offering is downstairs. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Cubs leave 1. They lead it though 6-1. Back here at the friendly confines. So now it's Corey Seager.
Corey
Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
And that should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And misses inside. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees. No outs. Runner on second. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Seager around third. Now he dives and gets the tag on him. And there's one away.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And the 1-0. Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Activity in the bullpen. Jameson Taillon throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Smiley, the lefty, warming up as well. Righty to the plate. And a strike. Swings through that one. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers 1. So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson now at the plate.
Dansby Swanson.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch.
Hey!
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryne Sandberg. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
And now the count is even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now the count filled up 3-2. Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Billy Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Right side, hard hit. Semien toss over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Sammy Sosa, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That's hard hit on the line. Thompson makes the play, and it's out number 3. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 50, Jameson.
So digging in, Leody Taveras.
Leading off with the Rangers, The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Taillon. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Upstairs.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0.
3-0.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The left fielder, number
So the
8,
lineup flips over. Bubba Thompson getting ready to hit.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And takes low for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-0. And that's a little high. Taillon with the move to first. Taveras gets back easily. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
the batter, number 10, designated hitter, Michael Young.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Young. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. There's a strike. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 now.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Walker stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a little bit low. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Rangers lead one. They trail it 6-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Ernie Banks. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
2 strikes.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. Slides, but it gets by him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Cody Bellinger. In there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Taya back to work. That one drifts inside. Off the mark there. 2-0. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Next offering is outside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the righty deals.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And at first, Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one a little bit high. And now it's even up. And now it's filled up. Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. That to right. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a pitch. Right side. Dawson under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike. Taillon with the move to first. Rodriguez back easily. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And he deals. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Trey Mancini goes deep, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Dansby Swanson will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard, that gets through.
Back-to-back base hits. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ryne Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's in there. Strike 1. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Swanson rounds second on his way to 3rd. The run scores all the way from 1st. It's 8-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. First offering misses the mark. And now the lefty. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, nobody out. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Rhino around 3rd. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the mound now, Jonathan Hernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-handed reliever. And that skips in the dirt.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And the pitch. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Runner leads away at second. And that one hammered. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1. Singy, he just tied Jim Thome with his 612th career homer.
Jim Thome was one of the greatest left-handed power hitters of all time and couldn't be next to a better guy right now. I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Next to hit, Ernie Banks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Andre Dawson digs in now. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And it's even up.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Man at second. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bellinger in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The next offering misses. Ball two. And a good eye there. Runner at second here, one gone. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Now back, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. That one's in there. And the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Just inside, and now it is filled up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Dansby Swanson up next. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball. But he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spit off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Will Smith. This is his 3rd time out this year. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And here it comes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. And they add a couple more. It's 15-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Josh Sborz getting loose out there. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 15-1. We go to the 9th. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Taillon back to work. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Up next for the Rangers, Bubba Thompson. That one's in there, 0-1. And now 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A 15-1 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.